Kamikaze Bard, little Davy Kings, performing Doggerel. Woof, woof.
Where was I? Oh yes. And now for my next trick. Abracadabra, an invisible dog. Sorry, it's a bit frisky. Must have got stage fright, like me. And now, oh, a visible dog. In case any of you didn't know, last year, 1982, was the Chinese Year of the Dog. To commemorate this, here's some Doggerel! An epic shaggy dog story in 365 lines. The Year of the Doggerel. The Year of the Dog is a son of a bitch, a scabby old mongrel, unless you're rich. Then it's a pedigree foxhound pup, lapping champagne from a stirrup cup. But God help the communist who flogs capitalist running dogs. Report him to the RSPCA. Put him in the doghouse is what I say, because a dog is loyal, a dog is true. It's a man's best friend, and a woman's too. Dogs are helpful, dogs are kind. They lick your face and guide the blind. They pee on lampposts, round up sheep, and lie doggo in a heap. Dogs are useful in so many ways. For instance, huskies will pull sleighs. A St. Bernard dog can be very handy if you have a taste for brandy. Dogs have yet to meet their match when it comes to keeping up to scratch. Naturally, dogs have a few bad habits, like running off and chasing rabbits. Hairs on the carpet can be quite revolting, especially if your dog is molting. Newspapers tend to end up soggy, carried in the mouth of your faithful doggy. Small price to pay if you ask me, except of course for the license fee. That doggy in the window without the wagging tail is going dog cheap in the summer sale. It's just like the one in the Dulux ad, a present for the kiddies from mum and dad. But when the dog begins to grow, it's left abandoned in the snow. Lock it in the pound with the waifs and strays. Hope it gets collected within 7 days. To British kids, a dog's a bow wow. To Chinese children, it's a chow chow. But call it pooch or mangy cur, even flea-bitten scavenger. A dog's a dog for all of that. And better than any goddamned cat. Yes, I'd much rather have a doggy than any mincing, meowing moggy. Nice dogs woof, mad dogs howl, sad ones whimper, guard dogs growl. Who said its bark is worse than its bite? Ask a once-bitten postman if that's right. Terrible terriers terrorize their territory, but man bites dog makes a better story. It'll want to test its teeth on anything to chew. So, give a dog a bone. Don't let it get your shoe. Though it begs for scraps from your dinner plate, impatient dogs should learn to wait. Let it eat leftovers, don't feed it from a tin. It'll only get fed up and burgle from the bin. It'll stuff itself like a greedy hog, collapse on the carpet and be sick as a dog. It'll drink as much water as it can guzzle, and dog eats dog, so buy a muzzle. Butchers that sell dog meat could make a lot of cash retailing sausage dogs for bangers and mash. Wouldn't like to be an Afghan hound with all those Russians roaming around. The British Bulldog was a fearsome sight. It's a dying breed now, in a sorry plight. Some dogs are white, some are black, others have a yellow streak down their back. Red dogs, brown dogs, dogs of many hues, big dogs, small dogs, you can pick and choose. Good dogs go walkies when they're told. Bad dogs refuse to be controlled. Dogs, like people, are idiosyncratic. That's my pet theory, but I'm being dogmatic. Stroke a dog, he'll ask for more. Get all excited and roll on the floor. Most dogs love a belly rub, but are not so fond of the scrubbing tub. When dogs swim, they do the doggy paddle, piddle in the water and skedaddle. They just shake themselves if they're soaking wet. They know nothing about etiquette. Dogs aren't inhibited, they'll shake paws with anyone. They're not afraid to cock a leg and have some fun. Rin Tin Tin was a canny mutt, but didn't indulge in any smut. Bonzo, Snoopy, Fido, Rex are not averse to a bit of sex. Have you seen that lassie when she's on heat? She's the finest fucking female on 4 feet. It does, however, appear queer the way dogs enter at the rear. Doggies of the world unite! Share that bow, no need to fight. In former times, they used to say that every dog would have its day. They've got the whole year in 1982, so who knows what these dogs might do. Let sleeping dogs lie, or they may get riled. Your domestic pet dreams still of running wild. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, they say, but I'm gonna try the Woodhouse way. I guarantee that I can train miniature poodle and Great Dane, Beagle, Mastiff and Alsatian, Irish Wolfhound or Dalmatian, Chihuahua, Collie, Cocker Spaniel, any wet-nosed wagger in the dog lover's manual. I don't care. You name the breed, I'll put the bugger on a lead. I'll ring a bell like Pavlov did, and drooling dog will do as bid. My performing dogs will be stars of the circus. They'll ride unicycles and dance mazurkas. At the moment, I'm teaching my dogs to heel. If they get it wrong, they miss a meal. Kennel dog leash is 8 on fetches 6, comes when you call. But it's no use commanding your dog to sit if you've got a less bill. Think you said shit. And just when it's done, a steaming jobby on Her Majesty's footpath, up will come a local bobby. This stern representative of the law will put a handcuff on your poor pet's paw. The judge will denounce the dirty dog's ways and bind it over for 30 days. Polite police dogs leave no excrement as they track down felons by their scent. Rude dogs meeting with their chums in greetings sniff each other's bums. When doggies smell in the other sense, it's likely to cause some offence. Although it's a dumb, unfeeling brute, its power of hearing is acute. High-pitched sounds we cannot hear are audible to canine ear. If their ears are large and floppy, chances are they'll act all soppy. With their drooping jowls and mournful eyes, these clown philosophers look quite wise. Some have noble heads, some have hangdog features. They really are the most paradoxical of creatures. My dogs are beauties, but I wouldn't let them go degrading themselves at Truff's dog show. A dog that stands there panting with its tongue hanging out is no doubt now but an ill-bred lout. If your dog's nose is never wet, make an appointment with the vet. Your little whelp could well have worms, distemper or some doggy germs. The royal corgis may bite babies, Beware, Diana, there's a risk of rabies. The King Charles Spaniel is a dog that's born to lead. It's the kind of dog that people in this country need. Wag dogs must go into quarantine. It's a dog's life, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't send a dog out on a night like this unless I thought it needed to take a piss. Scotty dogs in winter wear tartan coats and Hibs United scarves tied round their throats. I sport a dog's tooth check. Look like a dog's dinner. Ain't got no dog collar, I'm a sinner. I'm lazy as a lapdog, like to sleep all day, sitting on some lady's knee or like a puppy play. I'm a low-down, worthless dog. I've gone to the dogs all right. I get up to some dog tricks late at night. In this neck of the woods I've got a dog's chance. I'll do the doggone dog trot. Do you want to dance? Come home to my kennel. Have a chat. We could talk in husky voices and chew the fat. But this pretty pussy can smell danger. She declines my offer like a dog in the manger. Perhaps I'm barking up the wrong tree. No dog lovers fall for me. My dogged advances are undesired. My tail's between my legs. I feel dog tired. I'll curl up in my basket and sleep like a log. In the morning I'll breakfast on a cold, hot dog. Maybe I'll change my name to Rover. Have a hair of the dog for my hangover. Going round in circles to no avail. The year of the dog is chasing its tail.
How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale.